it is recording now. Let's see. Wait till it says start. It is still giving the little logo. All right. Welcome back to the Adventurer's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm here with my very good friend, Daryl Guberman PMC. Now, he has been gone for a couple of years. He took all his videos down. He's been dealing with some stuff. But we've still been talking. He's been hanging out. He's been one of his really good stories broke on the major news networks, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and all that. And he just called me the other day. We were talking about it. So now we're here to go over some of those things. So Daryl, would you reintroduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody how you've been, what we got going on today?
I will say this, you know something? There's been a lot of hassle in the quality certification arena. I've had to deal with it. I'm going into the business, going on 11 years as of August, Brighton. And I really have to let everybody know that I have not disappeared. I am back better than ever. And as a Thomas Paine quote states, and this is who I am as a quality professional, I love the man who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, and he whose heart is firm and conscience approves his conduct shall pursue his principles unto death. And this commentary, this article that has been out in the major news media, Brighton, really, I've been exposing that for over 5 years about how our aerospace industry is deeply embedded. I mean, deeply embedded with communist China. And as you see through the information that I've given you, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, you have Lockheed Martin, you have Boeing. In fact, I think on the facilities out there in Washington State, I think Boeing has a separate building just for the Chinese. That's what I heard. How true it is, I keep it under wraps, I guess. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, excellent. That's very good to know. Like I said, you've been, like I said, as you said, you've been at the forefront of a lot of these issues. Now, when I first saw your videos, it took me a while, only because I've actually done a lot of this stuff myself. And I started understanding, like, wow, because when I lived in Japan, they're saying, hey, look, we're going to start countering China and all this stuff. But it was kind of like, well, if all of your most sensitive equipment is made there and you're doing all these deals and you're not holding anybody accountable for anything, let alone, accountability with, software and hardware and things like that, how are you going to even have any of this stuff? Why does this stuff doesn't even make any sense? So we got this article here. Fox Business says major U.S. defense contractors maintain China ties despite increasing tensions. Raytheon, Bell, and Boeing maintain relationships with firms tied to the Chinese government. Now, me and Daryl and myself have made numerous videos about this subject, going back, just showing maps, showing the history of, Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, and all these different companies recently. And also right here, like you said, one of your first videos, you said the first point here, 2009, Lockheed Martin gets hacked by China. So let's back up a little bit and start there for this little short video we have.
It's very easy. And what I like to do is we have some special guests here that we invited here this afternoon. But we have Richard or Dick Blumenthal. We have Jim Himes. We have Rosa DeLauro. We have Chris Murphy. The reason why I put them up there, and the reason why I really don't tell their titles as congresswoman, congressman, senator, is because I have little respect for them. Because as you peel through this onion, this disgusting, decaying onion, you find out that they complimented Lockheed Martin for working with an international regulator, Communist China, in the closure of Lockheed purchasing Sikorsky aircraft. So, Brighton, if you don't mind, I would like to show a couple placards to give the audience a little bit more guidance in this so that it'll be more understandable. Being that I've been involved with quality for 40 years, and excuse my voice, I've got a lot of pollen going on. I've got more pollen than a beehive. So I want to show you this, if I may. Now, in 2015, Randy Doty, he was the vice president of ANAB and the chairman of the IAF. And by the way, ANAB, ANSI now, because ANSI, the American National Standards Institute, which writes standards, it's been around for a long time. It's been around for a long time, over 100 years. ANSI has a board. It used to be called the board of directors. Now it's the management roster, because when you hear board of directors, it means that these companies who are on ANSI have, a say within the operational function. So Randy handed over leadership to this Chinese Communist national, who is also the chief executive of the China National Accreditation Services in Beijing, China. In 2017, when he was still the IAF chairman, and now mind you, the International Accreditation Forum is incorporated in Delaware, an American company. This man, Zhao Jinwu, had been involved with quality and still is since 1994. He stepped down in 2021, but the damage has been done, Brighton. 2015 to 2021, 6 years, the damage has been done. They also have the China National Intelligence Law, which means any Chinese national working in the private or public sector in the United States is mandated by China to take data from those countries. You have ANSI and ANAB. ANSI took over complete control over ANAB, as I told you, in 2018. You have both federal agencies and corporations sitting harmoniously on ANSI's, at that time, management, okay, management board. You keep on going, and you see the Chinese gentleman over here, right over there in Wuhan, China, the suspect laboratory that they certified, okay, the China National Accreditation Services. You had a lady who, under deposition, if I may, her name was Pamela Sales. I don't know whether she's still there or not. I don't really even care. But during the time she was the vice president of laboratory certification, she said from one laboratory to another, there are variances. There's very little protocols that each laboratory does. So just imagine whether it's testing your blood or whether it's doing virology testing on, on diseases, i.e. COVID, it's out of control inside the laboratory. And you brought up the point, yes, Lockheed Martin gets hacked by China. Lockheed Martin sits on ANSI's board. Lockheed Martin also sits on the International Accreditation Forum's board. And here's an article from 2009, Brighton, that shows you without a shadow of a doubt the F-35 should really have never been built. The Chinese stole it, increased the wing length by 16 inches on their aircraft. I think it's a J-31. It's more aerodynamically sound than the F-35, more maneuverable. We keep on going. In 2000, now that was 2009. In 2012, a division of United Technologies, Sikorsky aircraft gets hacked by China, again hacked by China. In 2015, okay, in 2015, you have the fact that Lockheed Martin wants to purchase Sikorsky aircraft. And here's an article out of the Connecticut Mirror. And do you see the title of that? You can read it out to the viewers.
It says, with China's okay, Lockheed Martin to close on Sikorsky purchase, yeah?
Not only that, Brighton, I bring these people in, our representation from Connecticut, the garbage that they are. And I'm going to say that because right in the article, it states this. But Connecticut's lawmakers praised Lockheed Martin for clearing its last regulatory hurdle with communist China. Take a look at these people. They should be taken out by a horse and dragged through the streets, to tell you the truth. Oh, is that threatening? No, that's not threatening, Brighton. That's, freedom of speech. But I will say this. Thomas Jefferson said, from time to time, the blood of patriots and tyrants must be shed on the roots of liberty, for that is its natural manure. And the reason why I bring this out is because Lockheed Martin has a payoff list. I call it a bribe list. And this will be down in your video. You can find this, ladies and gentlemen.
Down in the description.
By the way, you can get in touch with me personally if you want to talk to me, 203-556-1493. I look forward to hearing from you if you want more data on this mess, because we not only have it in aerospace and their corruption, but we also have it everywhere in medical, and that's it. So go ahead, Brighton. I'm sorry.
All right. We're going to cut this clip here. This is part 1 of our series, and then join us for the next series of videos that will be coming out after this one. We'll see you in those videos.
Thank you.